Hey folks, I'm Papa Boris, and yesterday my gaming doldrums were instantly disrupted by a game I saw on the channel of YouTuber Alexa, so thanks to him for introducing me to this game. This is called Forestrike. This is just a demo, though the game is releasing next month, and I think this game is going to be a gigantic hit. Let's go ahead and start a run, and we'll see if you're as excited about this game as I am. So, the way that this game works is technically by genre, it is a 2D, mostly real-time action beat-em-up roguelike. Technically, I guess roguelite since there is meta progression. The twist in this game is that it uses a mechanic called Forestrike. Or Foreshadow, I forget what it's called. Foresee, it's right there in the bottom left corner. Okay, so what this allows you to do is essentially just try the fight without any negative consequences. So in this game, you can move around, you have a light attack, you have a heavy attack, and you also have that blue dot that's called key. It's a resource that allows you to dodge. In this first battle, the enemies are pretty basic. They're just guys that you can pretty much just walk up to and beat to death. But pretty quickly in this game, things get rather difficult, and you actually have to do some planning and some trying in order to be able to survive a fight, let alone to defeat any optional objectives or get through without losing any health. In this case, we get some extra coin if we manage to get an enemy to hit the wall. So that's mostly what I'm going to be trying to do here. I'm going to see if I can heavy kick him. Okay, so heavy kicking that enemy just makes him hit the wall. That makes this a rather easy optional objective. When you are ready to go, you press R1 instead of L1 and you fight the fight for real. That person dropped a branch, so you can pick it up and use it as a weapon. You can also chuck it at people, but there's no need in this fight, so I didn't want to mess around with it. All right, we learn a technique, and it seems like in this game, it's not actually random, at least not in the demo. These are the three options you always get at the beginning. Either when you manage to get an enemy to kill somebody with friendly fire, you restore health. When you get hit by a weapon, instead of getting hit, you cancel a hit and steal the weapon, which is pretty cool. Or eye poke. So you have a light attack, which is like a punch, it does 1 damage, and then you have the heavy kick, which is slower. That's the heavy attack, but it deals 2 damage. So if you punch somebody with your light punch, their attack is canceled and they get turned around. The annoying thing is that you don't get to choose when this happens. It's the first light attack that you use in combat, and a lot of times the first light attack is just for getting rid of a routine enemy, so you end up wasting the ability. I'm actually going to grab longevity just because the other videos that I've watched on YouTube, Alexa, and then another YouTuber named Ben the Human, because I immediately looked up more content for this right after I saw it, they don't really take this one, so we'll take it. I do find that I take damage, so being able to heal sometimes is nice. Alright, we have a Slay the Spyrian choice of progressions, but just like Wild Frost, this game does a smart job really stripping it down. You can pan, but you don't get a full preview of everything that happens. So I wish that the game was a bit less opaque with the information. So in this one, we get a Cold Eye technique. So there's the Leaf technique, Storm techniques, and Cold Eye technique. Seems like the Leaf is about dodging and stuff. Storm is about doing lightning damage, and Cold Eye is more about like blocking. This one, you get a superior Leaf technique, but you don't get Foresight. So we're gonna go for it. Let's learn a really awesome technique, but we have to just like, you know, brain the battle and get it right to begin with. All right, so the guy on the right over there, he's gonna charge at us. The guy with the yellow square, he has block, meaning that the first time you hit him, the damage doesn't go through, and he will then counterattack. I could just eat it and then try to get the charging guy to kill somebody with friendly fire to heal it. Or I could just go to the left, kill the basic enemy, and then see what happens. There's a dot, by the way, under blocking man. That means that he's the next one to attack. The enemies don't all bum rush you at once. All right, we're gonna try it. I'll go at the blocking guy, see if I can take him down, and then I'll use my dodge to dodge the rushing guy's attack. I could also dodge the blocking guy's attack. Then when his back is to me, I could kick him. The problem is then I don't really have a way to deal with the dodger. But maybe I can kick the dodger to death when he rushes at me. I don't know if that'll work. All right, we'll go left. We'll go left. Could be wrong about this. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna punch him. He hits me. Yep. Oh, I did that in the wrong direction. Now we use key to dodge, and then we kick him. So I took a health, but you know I could maybe heal it back once per fight if I get an enemy to kill themselves with friendly fire. First time you hit with a light attack, ignore block and armor. Again, you don't get to choose when this is. It seems only trigger when you hit somebody with block or armor. But you can imagine in this fight, like for example, it would have been really cool to be able to punch that guy who had block and actually damage him. When you are directly hit while you are armed, you take 1 less damage and get disarmed. So if you're holding a weapon, you can negate 1 instance of damage, or when an armed foe gets defeated while you are unarmed, equip the weapon. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. That lets you just automatically steal a weapon. If you like kick somebody who's holding a weapon and they die, you just take it automatically without having to grab it. That could be useful. All right, here we're fighting just a bunch of enemies. It's a normal level. The big guys, they just have 3 HP, but they're not actually that difficult to take down. You just heavy kick them. Aha, defeat an enemy that has resources left. That's a little tricky. I would have to somehow kill the guy with key without getting him to use the key, or I'd have to defeat the blocking guy. Maybe what I do is I dodge the blocking guy and kick him in the back without him spending his block. Let's try this. So I do that, he dodges me. Oh, that was not the right way to do it. Yeah, you can press the L1 to restart that. You don't have to go all the way to dying. Okay, so I do this. I dodge him and I kick him in the back. All right, that's the way to do it. I'm actually not gonna finish that. We got it, we got this. Let's do it. So I punch him, dodge him, kick him in the back while he still has block, punch this guy, and then I can just kick this guy pretty easily to death. There we go. And so that's what's cool about this game. You can foresee and try the battles as many times as you want, but it is real time. And when you do it for real, it might not work. And that like level of stress, especially in a really hard fight where you get it to work once perfectly in foresee mode, but then you do it for real and die, it's just, it's so delicious. I think that's an ingenious bit of game design. Okay, I'm gonna skip the story stuff. There is like a story in this. Don't let them harm me. Oh, I see. Wow, that's a tough one. I cannot let this person get damaged. So if I were to dodge the Russian guy, he would actually kill my smuggler buddy, and that would be bad. Now, the smuggler does have a block, but his back is currently towards rushing man. I'm gonna check this out. Can I get this guy? Okay, that didn't work. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I can time my kick. This is perfect. I can now do that. Now, you should just block that, right? Yeah, perfect. Oh, I see. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time because that was a little dicey. Okay, so we run at this guy, time the kick correctly, dodge, kick this guy in the back. I swap places and punch the basic enemy to death. Okay, let's hope that works. There are some like quick time elements, you know, that make it a little tricky, like this. Getting this to work right. Dodge. Kick in the back, use up your shield, and then we're just gonna scooch right past you to get the guy. Find me at the Capitol, nifty. I don't know what that means. I've actually never had this event before. Got a lot of money for that though, so that's great. Buy health and trinkets, yay! Okay, the boss fight's after this for the first zone. So, I actually don't know what this does, the rewrite. Selectable to learn from a pool of higher rarity. Oh, I see. Can I just do this? Rewrite? Do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. Let's just leave that alone and not mess with it. Okay, I can heal a health. I get a choice of an extra technique when beating a master trial. When you start an unforeseen fight, get powerful. I don't know what powerful is though. I wish the game showed you that. When you complete 3 sub-objectives, increase your max health by 1. Interesting. I'm gonna go the health route. And actually I could buy more, but I'll save the gold for other stuff. We're gonna very optimistically hope I can actually beat this first area boss fight. The demo does let you go into the second area, and I made it to the second area's boss, but I couldn't actually defeat him. So I don't know if you can go to the third area in the demo. Okay, it's the same story every single time. All right, we're fighting against the boss guy. He's got 3 keys, so he's got, or sorry, 2 keys, so he's got a lot of stuff. All right, we're gonna have a charging man charge at his buddy who has key. All right, let's try this out. So what I think I can do is I can punch you. So charging man kills you, then I can just, whoop, okay. Okay, I kick the boss in the back. I don't know how I did that. Oh no, I don't know how I did that. That was epic, and I don't know what it was. Somehow I got the charging guy to not hurt me. All right, let's try this one more time. So we punch you, you dodge me, get in his way, I kick you to death. Boss is charging at me, I dodge, I kick him in the back. Okay, that guy was just like thrown at me somehow. Okay, so I got a block. and then I can do that. We're gonna try this one more time. I wanna see if I can dodge that guy who was chucked at me. All right, we punch, you kill your buddy, I kick you, boss man runs at me, dodge him, kick him in the back. Uh-huh. I see. There's something I did by accident. You're gonna punch me, I block you, and then I punch you to death. There's something I did by accident. We're gonna try this one more time. Oops, I did the wrong thing. It's okay. Kick you in the back. What the hell? Oh boy, I don't know what happened that time. I failed to kick him in the back. Okay. Do this, you kill your buddy, I kick you. We do that, kick you in the back real quick. Punch, and then you're gonna throw your buddy at me. Okay, is it somehow that I countered him throwing his buddy at me? Worst case scenario, it seems like I just am gonna take a damage here. So we're gonna do this fight for real. If I can do it, I can do it. Dodge, kick you in the back, punch you, you throw your buddy at me, and I couldn't quite block it, but I requisitioned the board. All right, you're gonna punch me, I'm gonna block you, and punch you to death. So pretty good. Ending the first stage with 2 out of 3 health, I'll take it. And we get a technique. So you start fights with an extra key, but the first time you deal damage, you consume a key. This is interesting, because the key is really powerful, but it does force you to use your dodging at the beginning of the battle, which I don't know if I want to do. Your heavy attack inflicts 2 less damage, but when an enemy gets killed by another enemy, you get an extra key. That's really cool, but you basically lose your heavy attack. I don't know how I feel about that. And then you get Talgun's stick. I actually don't really understand this. This is what I took before. So you break it on somebody, and they gain substitution. Oh, and then the next time you are about to get hit, swap positions with the substitution target. It's really wacky. So you're kind of getting something weird. These are the same 3 choices I had before. So it seems like it's always showing you the same options. Let's try Peaceful Key. So basically, this forces you to use your dodging at the beginning of a fight. Or you could just punch somebody and then you just have 1 key as normal. We're gonna skip all the story stuff. Okay, this is curious. So the 2 guys are all grouped up over there. All right, let's 4C. So we walk up at me, this guy. Okay, I'm an idiot. That was, I pressed X and that did absolutely nothing. Okay, so this guy comes at me. I will dodge it. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, right, Peaceful Key meant I lose my thing. Okay, that's fine. I want to see if I can get somebody to kill themselves with friendly fire, though. What if I did this? All right, I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, that was foolish, because now this blocking person's gonna hit me. Okay, so I need to save a key for the blocking person. So I do this. Okay, I dodged. Basically, oh no, I still lose my key, no! Is there a way that I can block just someone's regular punches? Let's find out. So they dodge, they chuck a rock at me, and then they chuck the rock at the charging creeper thing. I do this. All right, can I like, can I just, let me practice this. Is this like a quick time thing where I can block somebody's punches? No, I don't think that's a thing. Okay. All right, let's try it the other way. So I let this thing charge past me. Somehow that got the guy's block to get used, so I didn't get the friendly fire heal, but that works out better because then I don't get hit at least. I guess it's actually all the same, isn't it? Because either way I end up with 2 HP. Either I heal and then get hurt, or I don't get hurt, but I also don't heal. So that was kind of a bad use of my time. Anyways, we can fight a group of foes and go over there, which I don't know what that symbol means. And then there's also the superior technique without force strike, or I can go here. Let's just go here, so I don't ever have to not have force strike since I'm not really good at the second stage. Alrighty, we got do not get hit or block. Well, I'll certainly try, my friend. So, you're gonna chuck a thing at me, or you're gonna charge past me. See, this is the problem. Oh, did it actually work? Quick time. Okay, so I need a quick time dodge that, I need to quick time dodge that thing. Requisition. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Aha! I'm a genius! All right, we're gonna do it one more time to make sure it works. Okay, so I go up, I punch this guy. Nope, that was not genius. That was not genius at all. All right, I punch this guy once. I dodge. I just punch like a maniac, steal his thing. Quick time event. Oopsie, didn't succeed at the quick time event. Okay, so I punch once, dodge once, spam punches, we whack, quick time event, and we're good. All right, we'll give it a shot. We punch once, dodge, spam punches, steal the weapon, make you dodge, quick time event, and chuck the weapon at you. And we got the extra gold. Didn't get a heal. That thing is really deceptively tricky to use, the friendly fire thing, but at least we didn't die. All right, upgraded technique or learn a cold eye technique. Ooh, okay, we're gonna try to upgrade because some of the upgrades are pretty nifty. I didn't actually look at what the upgrades are for the stuff I have, but we're gonna give it a shot. Oh boy, that's a lot of little puppets. I hope they don't have much health. This could be really good with my 2 key. All right, let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, well, there, I lost the extra HP. You can quick time event punch those guys as they come at you, but I sure would love to keep that extra health I got. Okay, here we go. Dodge. Dodge. Grab. Chuck at you. Oh, he has 2 armor. It's a real problem. I don't know how to deal with 2 armor. Okay, let's see. Dodge. Dodge, grab, chuck that at you. I thought that was a thing over there. Oh, I spammed punches. I just punched, spammed through the armor. All right, we're gonna try it. Here we go. Dodge, dodge, grab, chuck, spam, punch. Did it? Quick time event? No, I didn't quick time it. Oh, I lost the health. All right, we can upgrade one of our things or take 25 gold. Let's see. When a foe gets defeated by friendly fire, equip a branch. Wait, what? So that's not just once per fight, that's any time, but I lose the option to heal. Interesting. When a foe drops their weapon and you are unarmed, equip their weapon. Drops their weapon. Well, how is that different? Seems the same. Start fights with +1 key the first time one of your unarmed attacks inflicts. Oh, so if I can get armed, I can whack things and keep the key. I don't think it's gonna work very well though, because usually to get armed I have to kill an enemy. All right, we're gonna try this. It's a little bit risky. So I don't gain healing anymore from friendly fire, but I do pick up branches and maybe that'll be more helpful. Maybe I'll just purchase healing at a shop or something. All right, we got 2 regular people. Defeat an enemy that's a hard one. I don't know if I'm gonna do that here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So, what are you gonna do to me? That's not good. Okay, that's bad. So let's see. I punch and make you dodge. Okay, I was gonna say quick time event. Quick time event. Oh, well, that still counts against peaceful key, huh? Oh, what? Rocks fall, everybody dies. What the hell? Well, that's interesting. Okay, hold on. Maybe so it looks like I can punch that thing's armor and then dodge. Rocks fall? I don't know what the hell happened, but I got a block. I didn't kill anybody with resources left. That is possible if the key person can keep their key and I get rocks to fall on them. Punch, punch, dodge. I am bad. Oh, they dodged the falling rocks. I think it would be a little bit too difficult for me to kill an enemy without using up its key. So we're just gonna stick to winning and not worry about the optional objective. Punch, punch, dodge, punch. I'm an idiot. All right. I think I like the overall strategy, though. Punch, punch, dodge. Dodge again. I don't know. My longevity gave me a stick, and then I just punch. Okay, I don't exactly really understand what's going on here, but we're doing it. Punch, punch, dodge, punch. Quick time event failed. Uh-oh. This is the real thing. I don't know what the hell that person's doing. Okay, I need to, oh no, I needed to chuck the thing at the guy holding a spike shield, because when you hit the spike shield people, you take damage. Now, the Lotus Flower, this is something I've just been playing with on my own. You can find these like shards, and when you collect 5 of them, you get a Lotus Flower, which lets you revive. I'm not gonna use that, we're just gonna accept death. And you respawn in the monastery. Sometimes more story happens, sometimes you unlock stuff. But yeah, I think I'll do a few more videos on this demo because it's a freaking good one. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.